got the makings of a little grid here. The idea here is to make both this horse and this rider comfortable through this little grid. These are 16 feet apart for this exercise. The reason why they're mainly 16 feet apart is because this horse does tend to run on a little bit after his last fence. And this is something that you, in the early stage of teaching your horse not to rush on, to have an even rhythm, you can do this quite simply. Like everything else, you've got to watch and see what is happening to your horse and rider. So as you can see here, you can start with all 3 sets on the ground. I've already got one set up because the horse can jump and jump quite well. So here I'm going to ask him to trot through this, and then I will build on the jumps in between. The reason behind this is something goes wrong, you can return to something that the horse and rider are comfortable with. And as the fences get higher, it's hugely important that we, the riders, and we, the trainers, are in a situation and in a position that we can return to something to reinforce positive influences on the horse and rider and make things happen for the good. Between the legs, the seat, and the hands, the quiet hands of all the rider. Very nice. And then this is unlikely to be any good either. Very nice. And we'll try. Is consistent. And we cannot let the horse charge off into the first fence because it is only a short distance. But let him quick, you see, so he shortens up too much. So I'll get her to trot once more. So the problem there, the issue there was back here and coming off the bed. She didn't ask the horse to bed, didn't ask the horse to wait for her. So she needs to stay tall, slower post down, slow post down, and the horse will relax. And again, taking off it. And then said, you wait for me, 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 wait for me. One more. Let's change round. A little rest. So notice there, at the first fence, the spot was a little deep, but as far as the exercise was concerned, it was good for us. As important as you saw, I've got a little surprised by the horse getting deep. So we as the rider must be always in position. If we get forward and anticipate the jump, the horse props, and we're too far forward, we become unbalanced, and mentally, as well as physically, we get upset the way the horse is going to do the job the way that we want. Ready? Notice he does jump on the wrong lead there. I remember here, if the jumps are higher, he will probably jump further in. So it's important and ask him all the way through here. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. There. So here we are again with the section finished with cheer. But what I would like to do is emphasize, despite and cheer make this simple, it's not necessarily simple. So it's important that you have an exit strategy or a reinforcement strategy, that if something is going wrong, then do not be scared to return to something simple that you've been doing before to reinforce. And part of the instructor standing on the ground is that fence fixing. Because if you've got it at home, if you haven't got a helper, and you've got to get off and put the poles up and put the poles down and change this and change that, and then you're breaking the concentration. The 3, 4, or 5 minutes that we are together is enough to reinforce everything that we want, as long as Anne rides cheer and as long as cheer is responding to the aids Anne is asking. So we're looking at a huge amount of consistency. And me standing here fixing fences is part of that consistency, and I don't like them to stop for too long, so I keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And really, if you get to jumping, if you're warmed up and then do your half hour or whatever, that's enough. Off times, 10 or 15 minutes is enough, depending on the horse rider combination. Well done.